Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Nittany Lions will hit this team to get us going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Ohio State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Tackled there by the defense. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's an option look. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking downfield, it's Howard. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kurt. You got the quarterback and the corners, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Tackle was made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kurt, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
This time, a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to throw yet again. Gets made on the out route. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Aiming for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Game moves the ball to the 37, another 1st down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to run, it's Judkins. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for an completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quick pass, the catch is made. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? With the catch, it's Singleton. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. And hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Kurt, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he dropped it. Didn't see that offer from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into the rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Howard. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here's the second down play. There's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They'll feed the back again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down. That's the end of the
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. So I'm looking for a solid punt here. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Howard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they get to completion. And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense.
That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down to Carson's midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Fleming. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
The pocket breaking down. He's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Allen. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield and will spot it at the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They call the draw play here. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stopped him, but a decent game that time. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And out comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive and at least 3 points up on the board.
Team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver. Marked out of bounds at the 46. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Using his legs, it's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense in pursuit forced him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. third and very long, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Fleming. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
New center downs for the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to throw again. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Back up quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He pulls it in. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Dropping back. It's Aller. Looking for the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Can you say methodical? Marathon march took just pounding away and wearing down the defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum skewing before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's got it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Aller. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Gives it to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. On the run, it's Judkins. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Howard. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Or game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Aller. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick-6 going the other way.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's complete downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Takes the handoff. It's Judkins. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys in. Positive yards are on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Who's going to take off here? They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Slides the quick throw.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down from him. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Warren. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 24, Penn State.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
38 sets a kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
On the play. Brings up second down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop.
Penn State 17.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Allard. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time to call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. He fields it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his back. The short hands. It's Judkins. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Pass not complete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Jukes to get free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a run. Running back's got it.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. We'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker at a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good batter. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Allen. It's caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Singleton.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside his 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Back to throw. It's Allen. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Get some space around the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on play.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw again. He's got it for a big gain. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of the 1st down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, look at this quarterback in this game alone. He's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Smith.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of left here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Enough for a first down at the 37. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and 10 play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the single back takes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a little time to work with, but they run a play, get closer, and then take a shot at the end zone or throw a Hail Mary now. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. To the air. It's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense. But there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out.